All right. So, my people, I ran into this news I'm displaying up here. I ran into this news and it piqued my interest because it's something I, Odalu, have sometimes given a thought. I was like, what is even the duty of the Nigerian DSS? In the midst of all this terrorism and crimes, the DSS wouldn't do anything about it. I've never really heard them be active against either preventing or going after serious crime that threaten the national security. What is their duty? So I've always asked this question within myself. Then I saw this word and it said the NIA. The NIA is National Intelligence Agency. I didn't even know we have such an agency in Nigeria. So somebody said the NIA and the DSS should be disbanded for inability to track terrorism sponsor. This statement is being accredited to retired General Williams. So when I saw the news, I was like, okay, the NIA, the DSS, what are they really doing? Because the last time I checked, the only thing I know the DSS does is they go after those that attack, that criticize politicians, as in the federal government or the government use them against individuals they tend to victimize. I just believe that the DSS used to be, or could best be described as errand boys to the government in power. So that was my definition and understanding towards them. But to be very sure of what their constitutional duties and responsibilities are, I have to do a research. So conducting that research, I discover that the duty of the DSS include safeguarding national security. Safeguarding national security. So which means they are obviously failing in that part because they are obviously not doing that. Then again, then they said protecting high-ranking government officials and conducting investigations to threat against the state. So of all these things they've called, now the one they are mostly active is protecting high-ranking government officials. So that's the only thing we know the DSS does. So if somebody said they should be disbanded for their inability to track sponsors of terrorism, that means the person also have a valid point. Because tracking, because they are of all the three responsibilities listed, the first of it was safeguarding national security. So I'm very sure that safeguarding national security should supersede protecting high government officials. So if they have failed in that number one, then I think General Williams has a case. What is their use when terrorists are operating in free hands in Nigeria? The DSS seems not to be there. The other one they call National Intelligence Agency. I think that's an invisible organization. You get the point? So if the DSS is truly failing, do you think they should really be disbanded? Will the federal government of Nigeria disband the DSS for failing in most of their responsibilities when they are actually their errand boys? Some people refer to them as the attack dogs to the government. So if they're actually serving their purpose, I don't think the government would disband them. But if you ask me, the DSS is not living up to responsibility as far as national security is concerned when you look at the level of insecurity in Nigeria today. So if they have to be disbanded, I'm sure the job they are currently handling can be added to that of the police. So if they cannot do their primary job, like safeguarding the security, safeguarding national security, then of what use they are? Every other thing comes. See, the nation first. The nation first. So if the DSS cannot protect national security, then of what use are they to us? You are protecting the high-ranking government officials in Abuja that is already protected by all other agencies. Why you leave national security to who? To me? Of course, that's a failure on their part. So if you subscribe to this move by retired General Williams, let me see your comments and opinion at the comment section. See you there.